You hear from God because there's no noise. You're by yourself.
No, it's true. It's really true.
And so it's easier to go through that transition process because there's no noise. You can hear clearly.
I think also too is I personally feel
and feel. You can feel.
Yeah, like every emotion.
Every emotion.
Yeah.
You feel it, and you understand that. Okay, this is why I feel like this. That is why I feel like that.
But you have to be. I think like what you're saying only happens with like when you're able to actually be honest with yourself.
Exactly.
Because I feel like a lot of people like. When I think of like people that I know that are bitter or like you can recognize it in the way that people speak. No, it looks good. I like it because it's nude. It's neutral, right? Did you want to go for something dramatic?
No. Wait, let me add it.
Here, take this over there. But I feel like people that are bitter or people that I feel like people that are bitter.
Comme ça?
Yeah.
A bit of dark. Right.
It doesn't look, just a little bit, but not too much because you were going for like a nude look, right?
I don't know.
Okay, girl, then I don't know. But yeah, I think people that are bitter, I think that they remain there because they don't want to face themselves.
Yeah.
Like they remain there because they don't want to like
definitely
be honest with yourself. And like I think being honest with yourself is like it's the hardest thing. But then it's like if you don't face yourself.
I feel like people who do not come out bitter and people who choose to try not to come out bitter are brave people.
People who come out of bitterness?
No, yeah, people who choose not to go down that path. So
when you
people who
experience something like
exactly,
traumatic,
I think it's a brave act.
Yeah,
it's an extremely brave act to be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Being honest with yourself is not something that you can just wake up and be like, okay, I understand why my life went downhill. It was because of me. Yeah.
And it's a constant thing. It's not like it's not something that you just do once.
Right.
Like if you actually want to grow, it's not like, okay, I accept my faults today and that's it. Now I'm perfect. No.
You have to
it's every day
be able to be corrected. You have to be able to you cannot be above reproach.
Above reproach, yeah.
If someone's coming to you, if a friend is telling you, I think that you're doing this wrong, the person's not crazy.
Yeah.
It's not coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Ça sort pas de vue.
Especially people who really know you too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not crazy. It's stemmed from somewhere, and it's just about dealing with it, being brave enough to face it, and being like, when you're home alone by yourself, and being like, yo, I'm a wrong'un.
Mm-hmm. And it's also like not being into the victimology, like I'm always a victim type of life. Like in 2018, honestly, like that was when I wrote the book, and like I was going through like a lot of stuff, and yeah, my friends were there for me. Like my girls, Naomi, Magda, Sephora, Naomi, Magda, and Sephora, they were really there for me. But like them being there for me wasn't always like, oh, on pleure avec toi à chaque moment,
Exactly.
Like it was also like, no,
it's checking you,
Laura,
what
like,
you doing?
no, here you were wrong. No, this, like,
that's it,
girl. You need to learn in this.
And if we can't have those kind of conversations, are we even adults?
Yeah.
Are we grown women?
Mm-hmm.
If I can't come to you and tell you where you're going wrong without you feeling like I'm attacking you, you're not gonna come out of that bitter stage.
Yeah. It's true, and I think it's like looking at the intention.
Exactly.
So like, I know that when my girls come and they correct me, I know that it's out of love. Like I know that it's like they're doing it because they want to see.
That's another thing. It's about literally. It's about being intentional about your friendships when you're going through such trauma.
Yeah.
Like if you're going through trauma, if you're going through times where you have mad insecurities, you have to be intentional about your friendships. Mm-hmm. Because if you are not, and you place yourself around the wrong people, yes, of course you're going to feel like sometimes people are attacking you for no reason, because maybe they are, maybe they're not true friends. But if you're intentional about your friendships and you know to put yourself around the right people who truly do care for you, who truly do care about your self-development, who truly do care about the state of your heart, then when you are being checked by your friends, you know that, this is for real. Something's wrong. I need to fix up. Yeah,
exactly. And being able to take it. And like, honestly, I was someone, like, I didn't really like to take criticism, honestly. But then it's like, yo, God really humbled me. Like, It's like
who are you?
Yeah, it's like I was telling you yesterday.
Like who am I? Like who
in life you can either be humble.
Am I perfect? Like that I can't take criticism? What's that?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like the most like, it's an ugly trait, and I think it goes back to like the word of God and like why God hates pride so much.
Yeah,
because nothing happens there. Like you just stay there and you decrease and you remain the same, and if anything you get worse. I don't even think you remain the same.
Yeah,
I think
it gets worse.
It gets worse
because life evolves.
Yeah,
right?
and you see people evolving, and you're there, and that's
mad. Why the bitterness just literally.
And you mad because it's just like that could have been me. Yeah, it could have been you, but do you know what I mean? And like that was one thing. Like honestly, at one point, because I feel like I was going down that path.